You know how many people's burgers I spit in?
Spit in my burger, bro. If I see some spit, straight airing out the whole restaurant. Confessions of fast food employees. So let's get into this video, man. Jesus, little boys and girls, let's get into it.
One thing clear, real quick. I love fast food, but I just don't trust it. And just like when you're in a relationship, have you ever been in a relationship and you caught your boyfriend or girlfriend lying? Once that trust is gone, it's almost impossible to get back. If you worked at a mall or a shopping plaza, you know when it's time to eat. It's always at the food court. I used to work at a clothing store. I'm at greeter spot and my coworker Jeremiah comes up. All right, I just clocked in, you can go to lunch. Cool, well, I'm gonna get a cheeseburger from, let's call this place Ronald's. I'm gonna get a cheeseburger from Ronald's. You want anything? Don't go to that Ronald's in the food court. I used to work there before I got the job here. Why not? Don't go there, just trust me. Bro, I love Ronald's, so you need to tell me why I don't need to go to this Ronald's. You know how many people's burgers I spit in while I was working at that Ronald's?
You spit in my burger, bro. If I see some spit in my burger, straight airing out the whole restaurant. No, I'm just playing. I'm not. I wouldn't do that, chat. I wouldn't do that. I'm joking.
Wait, what? If I looked up at the screen and I saw anybody order a custom order, I spit in it. What did you order when you would go there? Cheeseburger, only ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Yeah, I've seen that a few times. I spit in that burger. You're joking, right? How do you do this with the manager around? The manager there doesn't care. You know how many times people would come and complain about hair in their food? And it was the manager's hair that was in the food? And he'd be like, nobody here has that hair color. And it's clearly his. Needless to say, I stopped going to Ronald's a lot. So a few years later, I meet this girl, Brianna. She works at, let's call her place Jenny's. So she works at Jenny's. When I find out she works at fast food, I tell her about the Jeremiah story. That is not normal. People usually only mess with your food if you're rude or an a-hole. Okay, did you ever mess with anybody's food? Only once, because the guy was an a-hole. America Explain. We got this guy's order wrong, and he came back yelling and cursing at me. I wasn't even on the line. I was at register. He's yelling and making a huge scene. I'm like on the verge of tears. So if you're on register and you handle money, you're not supposed to be on the line making food. But since that guy was a super a-hole, I went to the back and I made his food. I took his patty and I dropped it on the floor. I look at my coworker and he's just shaking his head like, it's not enough. And then I took his bun and I rubbed it around the rim of the garbage can.
This is crazy, bro. This is, if you, bro. See, like, this, you can't trust everybody, bro. Can't trust everybody with your food.
Be rude to people who are fixing your food. I used to eat fast food every day. Now I eat fast food like once every 5 months. No, a good rule of thumb is if you ever go to a fast food place and the people preparing your food, if they're not wearing gloves, don't eat there. Because if they're ignoring that rule, they're most likely ignoring a bunch of other rules too. So yeah, needless to say, I pretty much stopped going to fast food. And I still, to this day, love fast food. So for any of y'all that watch my story on Instagram, every time I go to Tokyo, you see me at that 24-hour McDonald's in Shinjuku every single day. Everybody's very respectful. The chances of somebody messing with your food over there is slim to -0. So I quit working retail, get the job at Hard Rock Hotel as a lifeguard. And one day I'm running super late, which is pretty much every day I'm scheduled to work. And I get the urge for some, let's call this place Chess. The burgers and the fries at this place are amazing. However, the people they've been hiring and the quality had just been going downhill over the years. So now it's just too risky to go there. So it's the first time I'm gonna be eating fast food in like 4 years. So I pull up to the speaker.
And then he said, if we break up, ain't nobody gonna want me. Girl, his friend Tyrone want me. His friend Jaquel is all up in my DMs. Pierre want me. Ooh, girl, Pierre? Yes, girl, yes, Pierre. He cuter than a mug, I swear. If we break up, you know what I'll do?
Hello?
Excuse me, yes.
Can I make an order?
Can you wait? Ooh, girl, no, he...
You be so ghetto, bro. Like, bro, you don't gotta be ghetto all the time, bro. Like, some people just gotta mature up.
I know. Girl, I'm finna get fired today. Welcome to Chess. What can I get you?
Yeah, Sorry, no, I'm in a rush. Can I get a number one, the Chessburger meal with only ketchup, mustard, and lettuce? Hello? And can I get a large? Can I make that a large with a Sprite?
Pull around.
Pull up to the window. They make the order. She gives me the bag. I pull off. Cool. I'm driving. I'm just gonna eat in the car. I take my burger out. Don't you guys love when you tell them only ketchup and only mustard? Super simple. And they put everything on it. They get it completely wrong. I love it so much that I turn around and drive back. I already know this is not gonna end well.
Welcome to Chess. Can I take your order?
Yes. I just need a number one, the chess combo, the Chessburger combo, with only ketchup and only mustard and only lettuce. I figured, let me just order like I'm a completely new person. But when I pull up to the window, that's when I drop it on her like, hey, you messed up my order. Can I just swap you the messed up order for the order that you just placed? Is what I tell her. This is her response.
I just put this in as a new order. Why you didn't tell me back there at the intercom that this was a messed up order?
You annoying! She grabs my order, walks around the corner. So about 30 seconds later, I see one of the employees poke his head around the window and look at me, and then go back. And about a minute later, I see another employee poke their head around the window, and then go back.
Yeah, bro, cook. He's cooked. Bro is cooked. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mind you, this is not on some, we recognize you from YouTube, because I started my YouTube channel, but I was only at like 100 subscribers at the time, so this is not that. So then she hands me the new bag and doesn't say a word. Take the bag, drive off. I open up this bag, and it smelt like a dumpster, and the sewer had a baby. It was odious. This didn't smell like they took my burger and went around the rim with it one time. This reeked. I'm not gonna eat this food. As soon as I get to work, I'm throwing this away. So I'm driving. Lo and behold, I see a homeless man on the corner of the road. And I think to myself, oh. I pull over and I hold the bag out of the window. He sees me, stands up, walks to the edge of the road, and then he's waiting for an opening in traffic so he can cross. And then I think to myself, are you an idiot? Those employees did God knows what to your food. You're not gonna eat it, but you're gonna give it to this homeless man? That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. Traffic clears up and the homeless man starts jogging toward me. And as he gets closer, I panic and I just drive off.
Yo, bro. See, like, that's messed up on both sides. I'm not even gonna lie, that's messed up on both sides.
But then I get to work and I'm on the guard stand and I start thinking, from that homeless guy's perspective, I pulled up like, hey bro, come get this free food. Psych, see ya, skirt. Y'all ever put yourself in a situation where you just feel like crap? I just couldn't shake that feeling of feeling like a terrible person. So for the next few days that I had to work, every time I would go in, I was looking for this homeless dude. Never saw him again, unfortunately. And I couldn't shake that feeling of feeling like a terrible person. So to kind of counteract it, if I was at a drive-thru, I'd pay for the person behind me. If I was at a movie theater, I'd buy the person behind me ticket. I was just OD. So yeah, some of us love fast food, but some of us also have trust issues. We've been hurt in the past. Once that trust is gone, it's almost impossible to get back.
Proverbs 3 verse 25. Do not be afraid of sudden terror, nor of trouble from the wicked when it comes. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or trouble from the wicked. Anything like that involves that, bro. Anything, bro. Don't be afraid, bro. Just have faith, and you're going to get through it. But hey, W video, man. Jesus, your boys and girls. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace.
Stop.